We're at Sha Tin on Wednesday night for a 9-race programme on the all-weather up to race number 3 here, which is a Class 4 over the 1,200 metres with 12 horses heading to the start, headed by Colonel for Ricky and Alfred Chan from barrier number 11, makes his all-weather debut. Thou Shalt Sing third to Resolute, 2 starts back, then Maraki last time out. Handsome Rebel shall roll forward from barrier 9. Jade Phoenix very consistent, but still yet to win in 11 starts. Course Celeb's a 3-time course and distance winner. Goodmanship makes his all-weather debut at start number 3. C Monarch, second up for the season, behind Resolute last time out. The best hero behind Maraki, good run from him, finishing 4th last time. And Speedy Optimist, now with Casper Founds, drops from the 16 back to the 1,200 metres, also makes his all-weather debut. Jade Phoenix, Melbourne Horse, C Monarch and Speedy Optimist, Tom, are the horses that have been up at Jungfrau.
One would think the pace should be on certainly the good side here. Handsome Rebel and Jade Phoenix to go forward. Handsome Rebel out of gate 9, tongue tie off, and Jade Phoenix from gate 2 for Joe Moreira. He led over 1,000 metres last time out, so he'll definitely be there. Colonel will be looking for some luck to get in from 11. Thou Shalt Sing from Gallant Legacy, who was caught wide last start. C Monarch drawn awkwardly. Horses like Goodmanship and Melbourne Hall no doubt will get back in this contest.
Here is Handsome Rebel. He's a winner this season already as Handsome Rebel. You can see him going really nicely here. He's the one in the red saddlecloth there, just going on with it. And we just got them around the wrong way there. But he goes well, does Handsome Rebel, and he looks well placed in this race. Jade Phoenix, likewise, yet to win. Jade Phoenix, been beaten on the bob a couple of times, and his last 3 runs in particular have all been pretty good. And the second behind Killer B looks good last time, and you can see he's going nicely enough here. And the other one we're going to have a look at is Speedy Optimist with Killer B, funny enough. Now, Speedy Optimist, he's the one against the rail. He's changed stables. He's now with Casper Founds, and he's working pretty well at the moment as well.
Killer B won on debut. Should see him on Monday afternoon as well, back at Sha Tin. Killer B. We'll start off, though, here with some turf form. Tom, of Colonel and Goodmanship, both of them switching to the all-weather for the first time. Colonel's won twice this season already, though.
Yeah, and he was it wasn't a bad effort from him last time out. He led, he just got headed at the 250 here by Hero Star, and I thought he stayed on well enough. He just hasn't had a lot of luck with the draws in his last couple, 10, 12, and now he's got the middle of them at 11. He'll certainly benefit again from that run, Paul, and certainly with the claim again. Yeah,
so he's got the claim, he's drawn 11, he's got gate speed this horse, so I think he can get just in behind the pace or outside the leader. I'm going to take a chance with him first time on the all-weather and make him my each way play.
OK. Let's have a look at Jade Phoenix then, who's our current favourite, Paul, at this stage. This is 2 starts back for him behind Demon's Rock. He actually finished behind Killer B on the turf last time. Yeah,
no, and he definitely looks the one to beat here, Jade Phoenix. He'll likely start favourite. He's been consistent. He came out, you could see he was full of running there, and then he was pushed, and he was just beaten with the horses with better turn of foot towards the end of it, but was still a really good run from him, so I see him as the main danger.
And in his outing last time out, he was up on the pace, probably hit at the 400 metres, but he boxed on well enough there for a handy enough second, just to help that second placing too. But I think he's certainly one of the main players here. However, he's still yet to win from his 11 starts here.
He is, but he gets barrier 2 here, so every advantage from that. Handsome Rebel, Tom, what about him?
Well, he's trolled up well enough. He's had a freshen up, hasn't been seen since the 31st of January, so pretty much a 2-month layoff for him. Recent win was fresh as well, going back to the 13th of September. That was a nice win from him on that occasion. He's trolled up well enough. You can see just hands and heels there over the final stages. Wouldn't shock if he can run a race, because that win at the beginning of the season was in a fresh state.
Yeah, it was, and obviously he goes well in a fresh state, does Handsome Rebel. Doesn't win out of turn, though.
OK, but you're going to take a chance here with Colonel, Paul, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, he's at 23 and 4.4 currently, is Colonel. I think he can come across with Handsome Rebel, and Jade Phoenix can get the tuck in behind them. So if that's the case, I've got Colonel to beat Jade Phoenix. He should get a nice run. Speedy Optimist, the improver, and then Gallant Legacy. Now, he's another horse having his first start on the all-weather as well, being by Reduced Choice. I think he's suited by it. So 1, 4, 12 and 10.
My each way charge coming up here as well is Speedy Optimist, first time out of the Casper Founds stable, formerly with Dennis Ship. He got his win on the board when he did, heated with Great Harvest. Last start he was a tad slow away, bit keen in the trail and faded, but coming to the all-weather for the first time, he might be able to improve. He's put on 16 pounds. He's on top, Speedy Optimist, ahead of Jade Phoenix, the horse to beat. Thou Shalt Sing normally isn't too far away in these types of contests, and Colonel goes in on a minor line, drawn wide, but hopefully can tuck in and get some cover. 12, 4, 2 and 1.
I got the same 4 numbers as Tom, slightly different order. 4 and 1, my cue there in race number 3.